Choice here from Castres as Jeffrey Pallis tucks it to within 8 metres or so of the Exeter try line. That's Chiefs tactics. That is
punchy. That is punchy.
What have they got from their line out, which has been struggling a little bit in Europe? That's taken well here by Girondeau.
One scrum half, one.
Now trying to dish out a little bit of their own medicine to Exeter. They have the ball, Radosavljevic has it, and this is Everson. Very well tackled in the midfield. Oli Devoto up quick and hard. Taken on by Delaporte. Big role for him today in the absence of Babio. Castres moving it just a little bit wider. And now some more width from Murdo Pujetta, and a run to the line here for Paris. Taylor Paris, the Canadian international. An instant response from Castres. And after that decision to go for the corner, it's all justified.
Do you know, you thought Oli Devoto had come up with the key tackle that sucked all the momentum out of Castres, who were trying to out-chief the Chief with the line-out maul. The maul itself was defended nicely. Devoto with a lovely hit in midfield from the result of the next phase. But actually, Exeter get way too tight. O'Flaherty's flying out the line, but the organisation isn't there. The spacing isn't there. And Castres have it. Actually, I mean, it looks like an ugly little pass. Actually, a clever pass. Danny Cipriani throws it raw going mad. It's clever. It's simple. Yeah. And that's an easy try. I mean, disturbingly easy for Exeter Chiefs this early in the game when their legs are fresh and they should be at their most organised and most vocal.
Yeah, first of the season for Taylor Paris, who helped Canada qualify for the Rugby World Cup last month, and tries have been hard to come by for Christophe Urios's side. Up until today, just 5 of them in the opening 4 rounds of Europe, which was the fewest of any of the Champions Cup teams. It's very well measured, but the post denies Murdo Pujetta. But they're on the board, they're up and running, and they'll be delighted to have 5 points thanks to Taylor Paris.
Well, it's easy to look at Jack Noel there and say, where were you? But look at the amount of space he's covering. He must be screaming for guys to come across. People aren't folding, and if they are, they're not spacing themselves properly and letting those outside them know where they are.
Advantage not gone.
At the end was there to be caught, and Cordero opted to go for the slap down and knocked it forward, so Castres have the advantage. And Vaipulu
inside,
is working it on the 22. Radosavljevic out of the sunlight. Simmons gathers, and Kvesic gets the offload away to Skinner. Noel is there as well, and this is O'Flaherty given a little bit of room to move. Brought down by Girondeau. Tom O'Flaherty, who started 6 of the last 7 in all competitions, but a right old scrap for the ball on the ground. Girondeau causing all kinds of bother. And Kvesic is heading in there to help out. It's been driven up towards the 22 by Exeter. And now Hepburn, clobbered by Jenica. White, Simmons, Slade. Wide they go for Johnny Hill. Couldn't quite grab it clean.
Knock on.
Well, I like the ambition. The flat pass from Slade. Johnny Hill couldn't quite hold it, even with Europe's longest arms. It's a decent ball. Give him another go to hold that. But I also, a couple of phases ago, I really like the counter-rucking from Castres. I also like the fact that they were allowed to do it. And the whistle wasn't just blown. Let them have a fight. Let them scrap for it on the floor. Ended up with a crucial pick and go, I think, from Matt Kvesic.
Very good scrum.
But it's good that. We want a good battle on the floor.
It's generally what you get in Europe, isn't it? Referees tend to be a little more lenient in that regard at the breakdown. So here's pool 2 as it stands, and a draw does nothing for either of these two here. Very, very early days, of course, but both of them need a win to stay in the hunt.
Set.
Exeter, arguably with much the tougher challenge in round 6 away to Munster. As we see Vaipulu from the base. Munster beaten only 4 times at Thomond Park in the top flight of Europe. across the entirety of their history. Radosavljevic. It's a decent kick. And not really the best of contests. It's taken in by Delaporte. And whipped away now and over the halfway line. Thibault Lassalle. De Pigetta. Flat pass, but forward rules Jules Clancy, who was right on the mark, dead level with it. And Exeter back in possession.
Yep, easy call. Just think there's got to be a second option out the back there, otherwise De Pigetta just feels forced to throw it, but it's overrun. It's defended well by Devoto anyway.
No, they gave you a good platform, the last two, so show the same.
Jungle drums beating, and scrum time once more. As we were discussing,
Crouch!
with their own feed, plenty of penalties coming their way.
Set!
Exeter. It's there for Kvesic. Looking to squeeze out that penalty from this position. Jules Clancy doesn't seem particularly interested. Away comes White, and O'Flaherty off his wing, searching for an opening. Over the top he goes, Cordero. Look at him go. Noel. Not dissimilar ability with the feet. White for Skinner. Such a powerful presence, whether employed at lock or in the back row.